Hey guys, it's Katura with another glitch video. Sorry I haven't been able to post as much lately. I've been traveling and I'm with family, so I've been a little busy. But I have been working on some glitches and trying to figure out other glitches. And I just wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff I figured out and some of the stuff that was shared with me. This one was shared with me by my friend Laura Chipola about combining items, and I think it's really cool and it has a lot of uses and it's actually pretty simple. He contacted me and showed me how to do it, said I could share it with all of you guys. This method can be a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. You want to use the select furniture button to select the item that you want to combine with another item. And then you want to center it or put it wherever you need it. And then you're going to be just clicking around until they do combine. And it takes a little while to figure out exactly where you need to click. You can see I moved it and now it's not where I want it to be. So I have to change it up. But this time they combined kind of okay, so I've tried again. Do the select furniture, go in the middle, click around, and this one actually did it pretty fast and I was like, oh sweet. You can see that they're combined really well, and now I have my flowers inside my aquarium, which I think is pretty cool. And next I put in the owl because I thought that would be fun. I think Laura Chipola shared that with me as well, putting the owl in the aquarium. And it just looks really cute, like a little aquatic animal in there. And if you want to move the items that you combine, you have to use the select furniture button to select all of them together. But then I got this idea because I have my giant fire area. I wanted an aquarium inside, and this took a bit of sizing to get my sizes exactly where I want. You can see I clicked a whole bunch and then it set, and that actually took a few tries for me to get it where I want, and a few tries to get all my, this just took a little while, but the ending effect was really cool because now I can sit inside by the fire and there's fish floating around, and I just thought it ended up pretty awesome. And I'm so grateful that Laura Chipola shared this with me because I absolutely love it, and there's a lot of possibilities with this, even beyond, using the aquarium and stuff like that. For example, items that usually don't fit together flush and there's a space between them, you can actually combine them, like this bookcase and the bar. Or here I brought these two bookcases together so that there's absolutely no space between them because I'm trying to create a kind of more cluttered look. And so here I wanted to just show you, you just take your item, select the furniture, and then you want to put them right where you want them, like right together so there's no space between them. That's what I wanted. And now you can see they're together, and I think it's just awesome. And then you select if you want to move them and then place them where you want. And now it gives you a much more flush look than you were able to get before. So this can just be used for a lot of different things, and it's just a really cool glitch. Now I know we're still unable to sync items in the new rooms. You can still sync in the old rooms, but you can still create a really cool sunken effect, and it's actually a lot easier to make a garden this way. You can see I just placed things where I wanted on the floor itself, made a platform, sized it correctly so it just goes right where I want it, and I have this cool Lush Garden. This is for a lower level. If you want to do a higher level, you're going to have to do multiple layers like this, but you can make high gardens or low gardens, and you can set the flowers up a lot easier than with syncing. So I just wanted to share this with you. Other people have been doing this, and I just think it's a great alternative to syncing, and it's actually a lot easier for being able to set things up exactly where you want them and have a really cool effect. As I was playing around, I did discover there are still some wall items that can be enlarged, unfortunately not the box shelf. But the wall shelf you can actually place on the box shelf. So you want to move it, and then you're going to click on it as it's over the box shelf until you get that check mark option. Now you can see they're combined because if I click the box shelf now, they move together. And now you can use the enlarging method to enlarge your wall shelf. You can see that it can make some cool effects like a cool walking area along the sides, different stuff like that. You can do the same with the boar's head over the wall shelf. Just the same way, you're going to be moving it over it, clicking it until you can see that it will actually place on the wall shelf, and then enlarge it with my method. This little sconce also will be able to attach to the wall shelf. And also the other thing that I found was the antlers can attach to the wall shelf still. So these are the items, and there might be more. I haven't tested absolutely everything, but just a few items that can still be enlarged. I had several people contact me about this, and it's really cool. So items that can't be enlarged normally, so they don't have the slider like the chairs, you can actually enlarge them very easy now with that little the floor plank, the wooden plank. All you have to do is place them on that, and then you can slide it and it will enlarge them to whatever size you want. You can shrink them back down, you can size them back up, you can resize them. You can make them humongous by if you make it smaller over and over and then enlarge them. It's really easy. You can see here that I was enlarging the owl, but it takes up such a huge space, so I decided I was just going to do several times. So I enlarge the owl, I move it off the plank, and then I'm going to make, you can see I was able to make it smaller. But now I'll move the owl off the plank, and then I'll make the plank smaller, and I'll be able to enlarge the owl over and over until it's the size I want, and that way my plank's not taking up a huge space and it's unplaceable. Also, just be sure that when you do enlarge it to the size you want, that you move it off of the plank and place it somewhere else, otherwise it will reset after you leave your room. But you can see just how big I was able to get it. It's actually pretty crazy, but this method is so easy. I wish this method was available for enlarging everything, but you know, the piano, chairs, the wand stand, it's just so easy because you just move the slider and click the check mark. And it's just really simple and such a cool method. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you take some inspiration from it. Thank you guys so much for watching.